The gift. Anna had always loved Christmas. She loved the lights, the music, the presents, the food, and most of all, the tree. She loved to decorate the tree with her family, hanging ornaments and tinsel, and placing the star on top. She loved to sit by the tree and watch the lights twinkle, feeling cozy and happy. But this year, everything was different. Anna's father had been sent to fight in the war, and she didn't know if he would come back. She missed him terribly, and she worried about him every day. She felt sad and lonely, and she didn't feel like celebrating Christmas. She tried to hide her feelings from her mother and her little brother, who were also struggling. She tried to be brave and cheerful, but she couldn't help feeling hopeless and bitter. She wondered why there had to be a war, why people had to fight and die, why they couldn't live in peace and harmony. She wished she could see her father again, and hug him and tell him how much she loved him. She wished he could be with them for Christmas, and make them feel whole again. She wished for a miracle. One day, her mother told her that they were going to see the Trafalgar Square Christmas tree. She said it was a special tree, a gift from the people of Norway to the people of Britain, as a token of gratitude for their support during the war. She said it was a symbol of friendship and peace between the two nations. Anna didn't understand why the people of Norway would give them a tree, when they had so little themselves. She didn't understand how a tree could make a difference, when there was so much suffering and violence in the world. She didn't understand why they had to go and see it, when they had their own tree at home. But she didn't say anything. She just nodded and followed her mother and her brother to the bus stop. They boarded the bus and rode to the city center. They got off the bus and walked to the square. They saw a large crowd of people, all looking at the same thing. They saw a huge Christmas tree, decorated with hundreds of lights. It was the most beautiful tree Anna had ever seen. It was tall and majestic, and it shone brightly in the dark. It was like a beacon of hope and joy. Anna felt a strange sensation in her chest. She felt a warmth and a lightness, a stirring and a fluttering. She felt something she hadn't felt in a long time. She felt a spark of wonder and awe. She looked at the tree and felt a connection. She felt that the tree was not just a tree, but a message. A message from the people of Norway, who had suffered and endured, who had resisted and fought, who had hoped and prayed. A message of gratitude and solidarity, of courage and resilience, of faith and love. She looked at the tree and felt a change. She felt that the tree was not just a gift, but a miracle. A miracle that had touched her heart and lifted her spirit. A miracle that had given her a new perspective and a new hope. A miracle that had reminded her of the true meaning of Christmas. She looked at the tree and felt a smile. She smiled at her mother and her brother, who smiled back at her. They hugged each other and felt a bond. They felt that they were not alone, but part of a bigger family. A family that spanned across the sea and the sky, that transcended the war and the pain, that shared the same dream and the same wish. They looked at the tree and felt a peace. They felt that the tree was not just a symbol, but a promise. A promise that the war would end, that the peace would come, that the Father would return. A promise that they would celebrate Christmas together again, and be happy again. They looked at the tree and felt a love. They felt that the tree was not just a tree, but a friend. A friend that had come from far away, that had brought them a light, that had shown them a way. A friend that had given them a gift that they would never forget. They looked at the tree and felt a joy. They felt that the tree was not just a joy, but a miracle. A miracle that had changed their lives. A miracle that had made their Christmas. A miracle that they would always remember.